What you're looking at there is a little lighthouse in the front of Lisa and John's house. And there's a little white devil kid that's already set her eyes on it, wants to fuck with it. And we're going to talk a little bit about that tonight. Just about some stuff. Yo. So what's up, y'all? It's 9:15 Eastern Standard Time by a clock that's 7 minutes fast. It's the 19th. Sunday, April 2020. And some of us are grateful for things that other people will never be grateful for because, well, they'll never experience those things. They'll never do them, you know? So they'll never have that greater wealth, you see? Like, y'all know that I'm grateful. I talked about it a lot lately for the greater wealth that I've found in, you know, being of service to others, being an entity that is in service to others. You know, every day that I have the opportunity to tend to the homeless cats outside and the rescue cats that we have inside, you know, that's a blessing to me. That's like true wealth. I'm grateful for that. I don't take that for granted. You see, the ability to be able to do stuff for the other entities, for the animals. You see, because, well, there are really entities that they're hell-bent against it, either controlled by devils or just programmed to it by, you know, external stuff, whatever. So, you know, I'm grateful every day that I pull it off. Then, you know, lately I've been able to be of greater service, like to mankind in general, with, you know, the video that them kids did, them two little girls that kept getting taken off Twitter and Facebook and got them banned from it. Just, you know, telling the truth and asking for people to make a stand with them, to tell the truth and fight against the tyranny, the crazed tyranny. It's like, I started putting audio from my project file, you know, like songs from the Motuphi, stuff like that, as the audio to that, and uploading it. So like every video is a different video with a different audio behind it. And I don't know, I put up like 5 or 6 of them, maybe 4 or 5, something like that. Yeah, and I will probably do more because I still have more songs. And some of the songs I'm finding are actually very appropriate for the video. And even somebody commented on one of them that, hey, wow, you know, really great touch was the original song, and it just fits the video and what's going on. And that song was Battle Fatigued, military mix. So, yeah, that was a awesome comment to see today. But you see, we're all the good. It's like the bad, you know, entities seem to want to outnumber them, you know. So, you know, you have the good entity that likes the Instagram posts about, you know, the rock, the Cadillac rock I found and rehid. And then, you know, got the dickhead next door vandalizing property and poisoning cat food and threatening me with shovels and vats of acid, and, you know, actually come running over here and shit, chasing me in my house and shit, you know. And then today, demon possessed on the other side. The kid next door doesn't seem like he's white trash, but he has like white trashy friends, you know, just trailer park level. You just like, you know, fate worse than death would be in a neighbor of one of these people where they're, you know, little white trash daughters, don't know any boundaries. They're all up in your yard and shit, up close to your shit, your decorative shit in your yard. And it's like, It was almost like it was meant to happen that this weekend, this past weekend, Easter weekend, this kid made me a steak, and I had him in the house, and he was in the lab, and he got to see that there's a camera looking out front here, just on that one computer all the time, you see? So, because, like, well, they all go for a walk, walking by, and the little white trashy girl, she gonna walk over by, I think she was gonna fuck with the lighthouse, and he, like, said something to her, like, maybe he told her, hey, they got a camera watching, you know? It's like, this little white trash girl doesn't know I've got video footage of her knocking on the door and running, you see? All hours of the day and night. 3 o'clock in the morning when she ain't even supposed to be up, much less out running around. Surely not in nobody's yard. Yeah, so, today, I come walking back with Aslan, and I seen a dude walking, and he crossed the street to go around these two girls. A dude. And then when they got past him, he went back across the street to the side of the street, this side of the street. So I decided with Aslan to do the same thing, because I noticed them looking at me as they were walking, looking up from their little phones. And I just got the feeling, oh, yep, my spidey sense is tingling. So I walked Aslan across the street and acted like I might even just be walking on down the street, you know, the cross street. And I seen the one girl keep popping up from behind the van that's parked in the driveway next door, looking down at me. So I decided, fuck it, you know. We came walking down this way, and then we got all the way down here in front of the house before we actually crossed over here, you see. So I came across pretty much in view of the camera, you see. Because, well, I didn't want them accosting us and coming up to me and the dog and shit, you know. It's like, I don't want to get that shit started. And plus, you know, I don't want people with negative energy touching my dog. That's why I don't like people who don't know me. I don't know them. I don't want them touching my animal, ever. Because, well, they could have, you know, some kind of evil spirit on them, or it's like it's controlling them. And then when it touches my animal, it might, you know, be negatively affected by that external demonic energy, you see. So, yeah, I don't like when people touch my shit, my animals, my living creatures. Most especially because of the energy transfer, you know. And so, yeah, I'm sitting here anyway today after coming back, you know, and eating and shit. I came out here, and I'm sitting here in the Smokemobile, the super cool little $1,200 minivan. And the two little girls come walking by again, the little white devil girls. Well, the one's a real white devil. She gonna walk all up close in front of the van and across the lawn, trying to get negative attention, trying to get me to roll the window down and say something to her ghetto ass, you see. It's like, and it was just cartoonish and moronic. The display of classlessness, you know, just no class. There's nobody, you know, no role models you've latched onto. Nobody, you know, in your family, your mama and daddy, neither one have any class, you know. They're trashy as fuck. You know, they don't check you on, you know, violating other people's boundaries and shit. Just, you know, don't love you at all, because, well, that shit comes back on you. Like, for instance, on this lawn, it's already been enacted, you know, curses per molecule, blah, 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 you know, curses that re-up themselves and shit. It's like, you know, self-replicating curses and shit. So it's like, damn, man, you fucking all the molecules of grass you keep trampling on, getting all them curses on you, little kid, walking across this grass. It's like, you know, you're stupid as fuck. You haven't been taught about boundaries, but you're gonna incur some hard fucking life for it, and so is your parents, you see, for not raising you better, and so is everybody famous who you're fans of who didn't instill better qualities in you than that, you see. So that's why, you know, I didn't say nothing. I just, like, looked away and, like, you know, I'm ignoring you, you know. You're not going to get me to respond to you. You're doing something negative, you know what I'm saying? Walk your nasty skank, white devil, white trash ass across the fucking lawn like you came from the ghetto. Prove that your parents are ghetto, that you're ghetto, your auntie's ghetto, your grandmama's ghetto, your grandpa's ghetto, your uncle's ghetto, everybody in your life is ghetto, your friends are ghetto, you know, you're all just ghetto as fuck. Prove it, You know, well, it's like we can see, get it honest. Look at the moronic motherfuckers in power. Look at the motherfucking celebrities, you know, putting on these long, drawn-out fucking horror shows from home. It's like, god damn. Now you see why these motherfuckers need all that shit to perform, because fuck, they don't got nothing to just be able to pull a guitar out and play you some songs live. No. This shit, they got auto-tune and shit, and it's like, it still sucks. The auto-tune seems like it makes it suck worse. And it's all to, you know, trick their fans into relinquishing their humanism to transhumanism. You see? These things are some monsters. They're reptilian monsters, all these famous people. I used to be fans of some of these people. I am not a fan of them no more. Annie Lennox, fuck that bitch, man. You know, all these bitches, fuck them. You know, it's like, fuck you motherfuckers that participated in this show. I wouldn't have did it. You know, I would not have did it. Fuck you. And then at the end we got Bill Gates. He's going to dictate to us. Well, he's not our president. He's not a ruler. He's nothing. And any time that a government succumbs to the will of some crazed tyrannical party or, just one entity like Bill Gates, or, you know, something he owns like the WHO, you know, come on, act like he doesn't own that shit, okay? It's like, come on, man, the CDC, that's privately owned. Did you know that? Okay, when the government succumbs to that and it's afflicting the people, that's when it becomes your duty to resist their authority, to refuse to acknowledge that they have authority over you. You see, it becomes your duty to revolt at this point. So we got a bunch of people that are they're not living up to their duty, especially the famous motherfuckers, like little bitch ass rappers sitting around fucking playing video games. That's what you're gonna cry about. You're gonna go on Instago and cry about your video game server. Oh shit, you ain't even supposed to be doing that right now, man. Fucking, there's invasions happening all over the world. They're quiet Cold War invasions. Did you know that? Are you that lost? Are you that retarded? You know, these little fucking Korean kids with the lipstick participating in this shit. It's like, damn, little kid, nasty little kid. I no longer could be affected by your pedophilic spirit no more. So I'll never ever, I can look at you a trillion times and never see you as a pretty little girl again. Fuck you, ugly little boy. Ugly inside. And all these dumb little white girls that fucking love you now, they're gonna want to go do what you participated in. You know, relinquish their humanism. Yeah. So it's like, okay, we got it on all levels. It's rich, and then it's trailer trash, dirt, fucking garbage poor. You know, I mean, these bitches are garbage poor and got no sense of boundaries. All right, here's the thing to think about. There's a patent on COVID-19, right? There's a patent. When was it patented? Anybody who gets diagnosed with it has a legitimate lawsuit because, well, they have been poisoned with something that was patented recently. There's no way that they willingly let that stuff get introduced into their system. So that means that it was put in by nanobots, either from some food products, beverage products, or, you know, some kind of medication, you know, something like that. Okay, think about this. There's a reason why they want control over all that shit. And they already fucking put it in your face that they're doing it, right? And it's like, okay, now if you actually did get diagnosed, you got this thing, okay, well, but blam, you got this thing, so you got a lawsuit because, well, this thing, they just recently patented it. How did it get introduced into your system? You see? And everybody who's afraid they might get it, they've got class action lawsuits. Yeah, because, well, they terrorize you. They've perpetuated domestic terrorism on, you know, the whole world. With their little thing that they say has run amok and can, you know, magically just do anything, you know, and it magically, every symptom you get from every disease and every illness now is that, So you can't even get properly diagnosed to get health care till they get done with this shit. So if you have a health condition, a real health condition, you're not going to get health care. Do not give them the fucking victory of going to the hospital. Fucking just tough it out. Die in private.